Ko dia ho. Haramai, thanks for joining me for today's Christmas activity. We're making a Christmas wreath today and we're making it out of cardboard. So I've chosen green, funnily enough, and we're going to make some circles of that using a cardboard roll. You'll also need some dots of red, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But first thing we've got to do is make quite a number of cardboard rolls. Let's take a closer look. For each cardboard roll, we're going to place our piece of cardboard tube on our piece of cardboard. Roll it so we know approximately how much cardboard goes around the tube. Then we're going to just cut a little bit further along. It doesn't have to be a straight cut, and I'll explain why in a moment. So cut that to size. You can always use that for another activity later on. And make sure you make a note of the straight edge that you have rather than the edge that you have cut. Now place your double-sided tape on that edge. Take the backing tape off, and now starting at this edge, roll it around your cardboard roll until it takes against the double-sided tape. Smooth it down and then release it from the cardboard tube. Now you need to cut a series of lengths. Now these you want to be 1 centimetre each. Now I hate to say it, but you need to keep making tubes and cutting this size until you have 80 pieces in total. If you want to, the number of pieces can be 96. You do make a number out of each roll, so it's not going to be a huge task. I'll explain the differential just in a moment. Now you'll want to create some star shapes with your pieces. The options are a 5-pointed star or leaf or petal, or a 6-pointed one. If you want to make a 5-pointed one, you will need 80 pieces because we need 16 of these in total. If you want to make one which a wreath where each of these pieces has 6 petals, then you will need to make 96 of these pieces. Let's have a look at creating one of these. Have your hot glue gun ready. Just on the edge, a little bit of glue and a petal. And again, a little bit of glue and a petal. A little bit of glue and a petal. Last one, a little bit of glue and a petal. You will need to make 16 of these in total. And we'll come back in a second when they're all done. So we've done all our 5 petal pieces. Now it's time to assemble them. Take a sheet of A3 paper or card. We're not going to be using this, we're just having it as a template. Take a plate and draw a circle around it. We're just going to use this as a guide. Now, take 9 of your pieces and arrange them around the circle. They don't have to be perfect. Make sure they're touching each other slightly and that you have a little bit of overlap. You can push them slightly closer together if you need to. The back sheet is just a guide. Now take your hot glue gun. Make sure there are points of contact along the way. Just make sure you've got all those points of contact, and if you can see some others, maybe just add some hot glue to shore those up. Now when you're happy that the bottom layer is ready, it's time to put on a top layer. And for this, we are going to place some hot glue around the top. You've got 7 pieces to arrange. You will also want to glue these to each other. You may need to put some glue on the bottom side. Just continue until that rotation has finished. Now it's time to attach some decoration, or in this case, it's our red berries to our wreath. Now we have these small little red pom-poms here that will just do perfectly. So a little bit of hot glue and attach 3 to each. So you'll need 21 pom-poms in total. Continue until they're all done. And to finish, you might wish to attach a bow at the bottom. Carefully remove the wreath from the backing cardboard. And there is our very own handmade Christmas wreath. Thanks for joining me. Please join me again. Ka kite.